early morning on the road today. Hey, hey. The sun is blazing on A1.
Hi everyone, this is another episode of Raw with Vampy. Okay, now this one here, it's not going to be as cheerful as my other two were, because I've been feeling really down and out, I guess is the word I want to say. I feel like I'm in a free fall. I guess that's the best way to put it. And it's a couple of things. It's okay. Sorry. There'll be a splice here because I'm sitting at the mailbox waiting for the mailman to put the mail out, and a neighbor pulled up next to me. I want people to leave me alone. Don't touch me. Don't get near me. I think I said that in a few other videos. I don't have my mask on clearly, and I just don't want to be bothered. Anyway, oh, sorry. It's hard to hang on to the phone. Anyway, I'm not I suppose my depression, some of it is because I can't go out and do what I want, but I don't think that is the biggest part of why I'm depressed. I have been thinking more and more about the void, and what I've gone through and what I've had to learn and take on since the void started for me about 5-6 years ago. And my shaman, she kept assuring me that once I made the decision to stay, and that and go through the void and do what I needed to get done, it was going to be like brighter skies afterwards, because time is, as we know it, is changing, and it's actually speeding up. Well, okay, I know that we're near, like the end of that tunnel, or void, or whatever you want to call it. And, wow, I tell you, it's nothing like I thought it was going to be. And it makes me, excuse me, makes me super sad. I feel like, I kind of feel like, this is what this was for. I knew a lot of people were going to get weeded. And it didn't seem like, as I was going along this journey for the last 5 years, that many people were being weeded. I guess I'm so stupid that I just didn't figure out that somehow the weeding had to take place, because there's so many people that are not vibrating and needing to do, what they need to do to get to this next level. I didn't realize that, nature, whatever, whoever would step in and take care of it for us at such a magnitude as it has. And I guess that's what's, I wrote something on my Facebook page. I don't know, I don't think many people read my Facebook page, but about fear being my only friend, basically from the cradle to the grave. Well, it's the truth. I've always been a fearful person. I've always been, my mom said that from the time I could first speak, almost the first words out of my mouth after mother, father, or mom, dad, or whatever the hell, babies say, when I could form a sentence, was, am I going to die? And I would ask her, am I going to die on a daily basis? Or am I dying? Like, if I scrape my knee, am I going to die? I was in constant fear. I was sick all the time because I was so scared that I would break out around my nose. I'd get these weird things, and I threw up all the time. I had stomach issues. This was from the time I was very small. Okay. I had a phone call, got my mail, and now I'm back at home. So change of scenery. I will continue where I watched the video to see where I was. Anyway, yeah, I had health issues all my life because of being fearful and being scared. And I don't know why this thing's so close. Sorry. So anyway, I'm trucking along here trying to do the best that I can do. Ugh. It's because I hate this thing. But God, I totally have lost where I was at, what I was talking about. I guess, that's where all my depression is right now, is just because it feels like I thought that things were going to get better once we got through this, but it almost looks like whoever is in charge of these things in the grand scheme of life and the metaphysical stuff has said, okay, I gave you so much time to do what you were supposed to do, and you were supposed to, do this, and this, and I'm not talking about just me. I'm talking about the whole world, and we didn't do, as a whole, we did not do what we were supposed to, and so now this is going to be thrown at us, and the weak among us is not going to make it through this, which I know it does not make me look. It makes me look very weak with what I am going through, because I feel like that pit that I know so well, I feel like I'm in a free fall going into this pit again. And I don't know, I really don't know what to do. I don't know. Usually I let myself hit the bottom of the bottom, and then I will be at the bottom for a while, and then I will dig my way out. And I guess that's what I'm going to have to do again this time. I don't know. I want to feel more hope. I want to know that, I want to see that things are going to get better, and that, what I've been envisioning and how people were going to be kinder and better to each other is actually, don't laugh, Jamie. It's not funny. I want to know that it really is going to happen, and that it's, if it's not going to happen in my lifetime, I hope that it can at least happen in Angel's lifetime. And I'm going to do everything that I can to be assured that it's going to. I mean, I would just like it. I don't know. I feel so confused right now. Confused and muddled up. I don't know. I really don't know. I want fear not to guide me and be there all the time. I mean, there's times in my life where I've been happy and stuff. It doesn't last for very long, but I would like to, I remember there was a point in this void while I was going through it. Some of you, again, that follow my Facebook page may remember, I used to post about her, and it was Kim 2.0. And, sorry, that was a tear. I loved Kim 2.0. It was like a whole breath of fresh air. It was like a Kim that I'd never met in my life. And she was adventurous. She enjoyed things. She started doing vacations, and she started not being scared, and she started doing all these different things. And God, I'm not even sure how long I had her. I didn't have her for very long. Not long enough, let's just put it this way. And I started falling into that pit again. And I asked my shaman, I said, what do I have to do to get Kim 2.0 back? And she told me that, nope, that was just a small little part of what was happening, and that I wouldn't get that back. Well, I didn't handle that well at all. That when I fell into the pit that time, I was in there for quite a while. It was like a year and a half or so. I mean, oh my God, every time I'd hear different songs on the radio, I was crying all the time. That's all I did is cry. It was a tough year and a half to go through, and I didn't do much or do, you know, it was hard. But I don't know. How many of you are going through this and know exactly, you know, what is going on? I mean, and I'm not talking conspiracy theories. I'm not talking government. I'm not talking anything. I'm talking about on a spiritual level, and I'm not talking even God or a God, but not the God that everybody usually talks about. I'm talking about my religion, and how, you know, I don't know how many pagans are out there, but you know, how are you coping with this? I mean, I know that the younger you are, the void doesn't affect you. I mean, like with my son, it hasn't really affected him, even though he's 30 years old, because he was born vibrating much higher than most people. And Angel, it doesn't seem to be affecting him much either, because of course he's an indigo child, as they call it, and of that generation. I don't say he's an indigo child, but you know, he's of that generation. And you know, the older you are, the harder it's going to be, unless you're just kind of a naive, your head in the sand kind of person, or your name is David. You know, that'd be the, the other criteria, because David totally doesn't understand any of this. And I mean, you know, if he has struggles and things like that, he certainly never talks to me about that. But, you know, I'd like to know, you know, are there any of you going through this, and how are you coping with it? I mean, especially those of you who had a glimpse of what was to come, and now this wasn't part of that. At least I didn't see this part of it. I know some people, I seen some of it, but I didn't see it to this extent, okay? I didn't know it was going to be so encompassing and last. Well, I mean, this is going to be here forever. I don't know if we can ever, you know, change this and make this better. I don't know. Is this our punishment? Because as a whole, we're a bunch of superficial assholes. I mean, is that what this is about? You know, everything, you know, offends us, and everything bothers us, and we're not nice to each other, and we're not kind to animals, and we don't take care of the earth. Is that what this is all about? I mean, is this our punishment? I don't know. I do not know. I know that there's some people out there doing some really heavy magic, because every once in a while, Casey and I will feel it push on our auric bodies. And I mean, what good magic is going on out there, there's equally the magic that's fighting against the good. So it's going in both directions. And I don't know, good is going to triumph over evil or not, or maybe they're just going to collide. I don't know. I just know that every once in a while we can feel them working it, and I take it because of the intensity we can feel, and we can tell what's going on. It can't be very far from where we live. I wouldn't think that it would travel that far. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can tell you this, it's a new ability that I only recently acquired, and it threw me for a loop when it happened the first time, when I could feel and tell that somebody was actually manipulating time and space, because it was almost like one foot was in one reality and the other foot was in the other reality. It was like I don't know how to explain it. It was, oh, God, see, I'm all upset right now and I can't think of the words I want. but it was like 2 different vibrational levels, I guess. I'm not sure. One was vibrating definitely lower than the other, and the other one was vibrating higher. And it was like a, how do you do that? I was trying to, you know, like, you know, pulling one way, pulling the other way sort of thing, you know, that sort of thing going on. And it's, I don't know. I don't know. What can I say? I want to feel better. I want to be, you know, I don't want to be like so damn happy that I'm an idiot, you know. I just want to be more even and not be so upset and just have things. I just kind of want to like, okay, I kind of see it like this, like a river with gentle, well, you know, just a river moving gently along, and I'm like in an inner tube. That's all I want to do. I just want my life to be like that for a little while. I mean, I don't want to be mindless or anything like that. I would just like things to run a little bit smoother and not to be, you know, feel like I'm being pushed on, pulled on. I just want to, I don't know. I ask for too much, I guess. My computer went to sleep again. But, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to share how I've been feeling and hoping that I'm not alone and that other people are feeling these things and that, you know, I'm not going crazy. I mean, my shaman tells me I'm not going crazy, but, you know, I don't know. Is that her job? Probably not, because she's always been brutally honest with me. And I would want nothing less from her. So, you know, hopefully, you know, you'll stay safe. All of you will stay safe out there, you know, mask it or casket, you know, don't be stupid. Wear the mask. It's been proven that, you know, it will help. We want to, you know, reduce the curve again. I mean, since the curve was never really reduced the first time, let's do it right this time. And, you know, take care of each other. Be kind. And oh crud, I gotta chat some more because I need to look for something here. I was going to let us leave with another song by my good friend Jimmy Hook. It's called The Ballad of the Banshee. This was a bad time in his life too that he wrote about, but it ended up being a really good song. I really like it. It's actually one of my favorite tunes of his. So be good to each other. Take care. And remember, always one soul. Peace out. Enjoy. Remember, Jimmy Hook, Reverb Nation. Become a fan. You won't regret it. Peace out.
So if you go out into the woods today, hey, hey, beneath